Of the Riverview Park walking trail and Kentucky River in Frankfort are closed after a section of the Broadway Bridge fell to the ground.
Well, that bridge has been closed to cars since 1993, but it was still open to pedestrians. It was later closed to pedestrians when officials say it began deteriorating. Now the situation has become potentially life-threatening. WKYT's Mariah Conjito talked with people about the danger it poses and what's next.
A section about 50 to 60 feet fell.
On Sunday, Frankfort's EMA director Ray Kinney says this part of the bridge you can see through the fencing fell to the edge of the river.
It is a great concern to us for safety of people walking and boating.
Locals say the section of the Kentucky River under the Broadway Bridge is perhaps one of the most popular spots for various recreational activities.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday, that is definitely the busiest section of the river on the entire Frankfort stretch.
The city says the Broadway Bridge was closed in the first place after the new West Frankfort connector was built. It includes two bridges they say are much better.
It's been in the process for a number of years to either restore it or put a new bridge walk path in. So that's kind of where we're at.
Sean Fisher, the Commodore for the Frankfort Boat Club, says this is what's frustrating. The boat club plays a large role in the various boat tours that use the waterway.
It took the bridge failing to this degree for something to be done, and I feel like there's a mad scramble now to get something done.
The city says it's a state bridge, so the Kentucky Transportation Cabinet was called out to inspect its instability. On Wednesday, the United States Coast Guard issued an alert that all vessels are prohibited from going under the bridge until September 6th.
There's a lot of what ifs and a lot of unknowns right now. There is large portions of debris falling from the bridge, large enough sections to capsize a boat for that matter.
The city says everyone needs to adhere to these closure warnings and be patient. They say they're working closely with the state to determine the next steps.
They've expedited their process to work on the removal of this bridge, and the plans going forth are still not a good timeline.
Until then, people like Fisher say this closure will be detrimental to the river's use. Mariah Conjito, WKYT.
Now, the Transportation Cabinet says they are working on a timeline to demolish the bridge. That's expected within the next 2 weeks.